Hey everybody, hey, I just started detecting. I've been out there for like 15 or so minutes and picked up some mid-60s pennies, and my detector just broke right there, cracked. Now for those of you guys who have the sun probe, the sunray probe on your detector, and you drill that hole in your actually, I don't even know if you drill. Yeah, you probably do drill the hole. If you're one of those guys who runs the line up through, pops it out through the hole and into your probe, that's where it broke. So you just kind of weaken it. You're going to weaken the integrity of your shaft, your rod, by doing that. A lot of people do it. But I don't run mine outside because I change my coil sometimes, so it's a real pain to have to do that through the pipe. Anyways, I gotta find myself a fix. I don't think I have any tape on me, so I might have to go find myself a Freddy's and buy me some stuff and get this baby duct taped and good to go. If I had some more zip ties, I could probably splint this baby together, but I'm not gonna let this ruin my day. I gotta find a fix ASAP. Alright, I just spent like 20 bucks on crap I didn't need, but too far away from home to go back and get it and then go back out. Got me some hose clamps, got me a little splint, some tape, some zip ties, and some tools because I took my toolbox out of my car, idiot, and bought me a little cheapy thing because I just need some screwdrivers to get these screwed in. So I'm going to work on it, show what it looks like when I'm all done. Alright, I'm done for the moment. It's going to get me going, but I don't like it. It's still bent. It still has a little arch to it. And I tried to tweak it back. I put a double brace, a splint on top and bottom. Hose clamped it, and hose clamped it right across the middle and taped that up. I'm moving my probe. Originally my probe was mounted here on the inside, and I noticed that when I swung my car, the end of the knob that was always dirty was getting my pants really messy. So I decided to move it here because I'd seen other people move it here and I liked it in that spot. I think the problem was the hole and mounting the probe on top of the hole and then pushing the probe down all the time, on the clamp. I think eventually just wore the integrity down in that spot. So it wasn't necessarily the hole as much as it was the hole plus me pushing the clamp down on there. So I mounted the probe back on this side, which I'll give it a try. So it's out of my way, it's not going to get me dirty, and it serves its purpose. So let's see how this works with my little bend. It just means I'm not going to be able to go all the way, which is fine because I only usually go up about that far anyways. Back on the road. I'm sitting outside the park where we've pulled, I think Dave pulled a half, a quarter, and I've pulled the Canadian half and a copper ring. And not too many wheat pennies, maybe 3 to 5 wheat pennies in here. So, gonna give it a try since I'm here. Well, one of the things I lost by doing this alteration is I lost my handy dandy phone camera mount. So I'm going to try this, turning my detector on its side and putting it on there and see how things work. But I'm not expecting miracles. I've got a really deep signal that was giving me 146s, 245s, and 1046s. So let's see what we find in the hole. Now I just dug 5 minutes back a really nice signal that I thought was going to be silver. I was getting, 1147s, and it was about 7 inches down, and ended up being a 1982 quarter. That really sucked to pull that out, that deep in this park. I think it was 1940s. Anyways, let's see if I hear anything. I'm barely starting to hear something, and I'm only about 6 inches in the dirt. But it was telling me this was going to be a lot deeper. So, oh, silver. Oh. It's not a quarter, it's not a half, it's not a dollar, it's a dime. And man, that's the first silver I've had in like 2 weeks. Oh, I feel so much better. Oh, it's rosy. Oh. 1959 looks like. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. And it revamps my hope in this little area. Thank goodness. My dry spell is over. Well, I think I might have silver. Here's the sound. This is an auto sensitivity. 1147. 1146. 946. 744. 145. So I think it's going to be silver, but out here you can never tell. And it's actually, I found it going, I'm in running manual mode, but of course I dropped it in auto just to clean it up a little bit to see, to double check, because sometimes when you run in high manual sensitivity, even like memorial pennies will sound like a quarter sometimes, depending on where you're hitting. Now I know that this is really shaky and you're all freaking out a little bit like, oh, you're making me sick. But just hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. Well, is it silver or isn't it? It's right there if it is. It's silver. It's a quarter. 19. Oh, look at that, guys. Look. 1964. We'll take that. Ho, ho, ho. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Number 2 today. I scratched it, but I don't care. Oh. Does it have friends? No. Alright, number 2. Mr. Madoo. Alright, I think I'm calling it quits. This park in particular gives you a nice variety of trash. There's a lot of falsing in this field, because there must have been a building or something right in that area. But yeah, 2 silvers, 3 wheats. That is it for the day. About $4.50.